Thank you for watching our video. Please give us a big like, subscribe to our channel for new videos every day with amazing cars. Leave us your opinion in the comment section on the video. Thank you. At railroad crossings, freight trains stop for it out of professional courtesy. It is called Max because if it were any larger, it wouldn't fit through the Panama Canal. Though its body is made from aluminum, it is a platinum because for it is ironic. And it has 10 forward gears like an old Schwinn Varsity. Everything about the 2018 Expedition Max Platinum 4x4 tested here emphasizes the SUV's size. The switch to aluminum reduces mass, a bit, but as with the F-150, Ford doesn't want anyone thinking the Expedition is wimpy. As if anyone ever could. This isn't just a full-size SUV, it has a 6,047-pound psychological distortion event. Highs. Turbo lug without turbo lag, brilliant transmission, room for ballroom dancing. Loss. Conservative interior design, bulldozer handling, and shouldn't it weigh less? The Max is the Suburban to the regular Expedition S Tahoe. The 131.6-inch wheelbase and 221.9-inch overall length outstretch the Naughty Max S by 9.1 and 11.9 inches, respectively. Its additional length doesn't change the commodious, lounging area for the 7 passengers, but the rear doors are longer for better access to the third row, and there are an additional 15 cubic feet of storage space. Chevy S Suburban goes 130.0 inches on the wheelbase and 224.3 inches overall. Most of the Expedition S new body is shared with its opulent brother, the Lincoln Navigator. And the suspension design and steel ladder frame have only slightly evolved since an independent rear suspension was adopted for the 2003 model year. The sole engine in the new Expedition is the twin-turbocharged 3.5-liter V6, which is rated at 375 horsepower on regular fuel and lower trims and at 400 premium swelling horses in the Platinum model. But it has the new 10-speed automatic transmission that is a buffet of mechanical goodness. As in the F-150, and other Ford and GM products, this is a smart, decisive gearbox that sticks with a gear when it should and doesn't distractingly hunt for the next cog at every opportunity. Its behavior is particularly impressive when towing. Its downshifts on grades are quick and precise, never jerking the trailer. The full Zoot Expedition uses the first 3 gears to steam from 0 to 60 miles per hour in only 5.9 seconds and crosses the quarter mile in 14.6 seconds at 94 miles per hour in fifth. The Platinum trim is swollen with 480 pound-feet of peak torque by 3,250 revolutions per minute, but keep the engine boiling with boost and it'll suck down a gallon of fuel every 14 miles, as ours did. By the APAS methodology, the Max matches the Suburban in combined fuel economy, at 18 miles per gallon. Use the push-button all-wheel drive system and it'll yank a Bayliner Rapamasibo tramp just fine. When equipped with a heavy-duty trailer tow package, its 9,000-pound tow rating is more than a match for the Bowrider S heft. Inside, the rotary shifter is mounted flat on the center console, taking up nearly as much space as a conventional shifter would. So what's the point? Compared with the Navigator S, the X-Max Plat S interior is conservative, with more conventional controls and a smaller infotainment display screen. There is a rough-hewn feel to some plastic pieces that are more work truckish than luxury liner. And while the seats are covered in acres of inconsistent quality leather, at least the seating surfaces are well-shaped. It has all old-school, last-century design while its Lincoln brother has nudged itself into the 21st century. There is nothing thrilling about this big beast's driving dynamics. The Max S ride is on par with that of the GM alternatives, but the UTS steering is keeping secrets. Its 285/45R22 Hankook Dynapro height tires aren't that tenacious, and it doesn't carve corners as much as hack at them with the fire axe. and with an as-tested price over $84,000, it has some $13,500 beyond the starting cost of the better driving but admittedly smaller Mercedes-Benz GLS 450. Aesthetically and conceptually, the Expedition Max is boldly American. It has a throwback truck among ever more attractive crossovers. But if you need what it does those things well. Thank you for watching our video. Please give us a big like, subscribe to our channel for new videos every day with amazing cars. Leave us your opinion in the comment section on the video. Thank you.